We chose the story Dead Man's Shoes because it gives us a good vibe of South Africa in 1998, and it's a good written fiction. And the theme is a witch widow who wants a man, and she has a lot of superficial suitors, but she ends up with a black man who truly loves her in the end. And what makes her so special, and why did he act so special, Clara?
So Anne is a rich white woman from Ireland whose husband died and then left her with a lot of money and a lot of land. So now she's obviously a very desired woman, and she has a lot of suitors chasing her hand. So to emphasize the importance of her wealth, the narrator himself even says, most important, she was rich. None of us mentioned that. None of us talked about the 10,000 Morgans fully paid for. Anne is also very independent. She's not in a rush to find a new husband since she's doing just fine managing the farm by herself. And she's also a very charming woman, and she's described as pleasant-faced, tantalizing, and with a voice that carries soft currents. Now, who is the narrator, and what point of view does he give us?
We don't know much about the narrator, but we know that he is one of the suitors, and he is a school teacher. And he doesn't seem racist during the story, but in the end, when Anne's game is over, he is very frustrated. And the shoemaker who the narrator tells the story also said in the end, I can understand why you're looking like you want to shambok someone. And shambok in this conversation means to hit someone. And Clara, what is the difference between the suitors and Sam?
So there are 7 suitors in total, and then the black man, Sam Pizzo. The white men have absolutely no respect for Sam Pizzo, and this clearly shows when the narrator says, in the old days, Pizzo would have been found floating face downwards in a furrow. And this means that they would have tried to kill him if they had the chance, just for disrespecting them by going after Anne's hand as well. Otherwise, we don't know a lot of facts about Sam, other than he's worked for Anne for a very long time. And also for him and Anne to risk so much, they must love each other a lot. And in the story, is there a hidden meaning, and how would we find it?
The writer wants to inspire us and tells us it's perfectly okay to love who we love, and by letting Anna and Sam's love have success, he shows us that it's right to take chances on true love, no matter what other people might think or say. The writer is praising strong women who don't need husbands to take care of them, but are free to choose who they love. And how does this relate to the South Africa theme?
So South Africa had a very strict apartheid government from 1948 to 1993. And this story takes place shortly after the end of that regime. However, it is on the countryside, where the people aren't as fast to adapt to like new norms and laws in society. And in the quote, "But this is the new South Africa. Jamie did try threatening him, but the black man only laughed at him." So in that quote, it really proves that Sam is the one who's moved on from the prejudice between the white and the black men, while the white suitors are still stuck in this dark past of South Africa.
Our conclusion is that it was a good story because it was good written and it was very exciting to read, and it was a perfect end with the little twist of what you had expected.
And also because this story really succeeds in reflecting the South African culture crash after the apartheid system, and the characters treat each other with such a varying degree of respect, just depending on their skin color. And that might seem so surreal to us now, but it was, and it partially still is, such a real issue. And that makes this story so relevant even today.